At Northwest University, we are committed to creating an environment where diversity is celebrated and inclusivity is a fundamental value. Having said this, the rate of violence against women and girls is amongst the highest in the world. Gender-based violence is the extreme manifestation of gender inequality, and it's the most prevalent form of violence worldwide. This conference provides a pivotal platform to get all the stakeholders and role players together so that collectively we can have a positive impact on the academic communities.
So what we do know for certain is that even within the sector, the higher education sector, we do need a coordinated response to deal with gender-based violence and femicide, and that's not just as they are understood in the mainstream, but also as we know them theoretically in terms of how gender inclusion is defined and gender diversity as well is understood. What we do biannually is meet as a community of practice to then have conversations around what thematic areas are pressing at that point in time and what we need to see on the ground in terms of gender-based violence and femicide being addressed and all forms of gender-based harm being eradicated within the higher education sector.
I think the trajectory of the country is really moving towards imminent change, right? And change starts with conversation. So I think having conferences such as this is a good starting point to ensure that we're really able to have an impactful change and to have a meaning in what we're doing. One of the solutions is to actually use the research that students bring to the table. If anything, most students are studying about gender-based violence, are studying sociology, even in human sciences. We understand how cognitive differences basically function. And so the importance of the discussion and some of the solutions that have come up is to see research implementation, to not just have it in writing, but to also put it in practice.
My name is Renelle and this is Kwenza Kuhle, and we are from GRIT, and we're a tech-based organization in South Africa. So we provide support to survivors of sexual and gender-based violence, and we do that through leveraging emergent digital technologies like chatbots, like AI, and like our mobile application.
So the app is a free-to-use app. You only need data and Wi-Fi to download the app. After that, you're able to use it for free. It comes with free access to armed response and private security. There is a cool feature called Find Supports Near Me, where you are able to find supports based on GBV, things on your geolocation. And also it has a cool feature that is able to store evidence for a good 10 years.
We've got a beautiful initiative within Gauteng, which we call Gender-Based Violence Brigades. More than 950 trained volunteers that goes out daily to different households, different languages, to go and spread the gospel of prevention and also services post gender-based violence incidents. Gauteng has 23 shelters that take care of gender-based violence victims. Very proud to note that one is specifically for males. We also have what we call green doors. In our areas that are far from police stations, we have more than 100 and something green doors in our province so that people have a safe place to go to while they wait for police to come out and respond to them. We have an e-panic button system that we hand out to people. If you are in a life-threatening situation, you press the button, you don't need to make a call, and then we either dispatch an EMS or we dispatch a local security firm to come and respond to you.
You know, collaboration comes a long way. There's a need for collaboration. And here we are, VUT, Vanderbijlpark, Northwest, Vanderbijlpark, both of us in the same space, and therefore we deal with the same challenges, and therefore it becomes important to the extent possible that we find ways in which we could collaborate now and then, not just on gender-based violence issues, but on many other issues that impact on our students.
The Northwest University is not just a university. It's a community where diversity is celebrated and equality is cherished. Together, we will continue to pave the way to a brighter, more inclusive future. It all starts here, but it doesn't end here. Cheers to the Northwest University.